Greetings everyone and welcome to the Let's Play. It is just now hitting sunrise here in the LP world. I've gone exploring and I have found a whole bunch of new stuff. This isn't anything in particular, but we found dark oak, which means, well, a roofed forest, I should say, which means, well, look at this, the mushrooms and stuff. It just looks fantastic. I've already cut down a couple of the oak trees here. Oh, there's a hole there. And then I've also managed to find the peony, rose bush, lilac, and then the other one, sunflowers, right there. So I found all the double tall flowers, which means I think I've got everything except these were there, so that way I remember which way to run. Everything except for podzol, and then I guess mycelium, which isn't a part of 1.7, but it's still kind of nice to have around. Rather than taking you out on the long and kind of boring journey of just walking through everything, I decided to start the adventure episode in reverse. So that way you could see, I don't know, I was just trying to change it up a little bit. Don't judge me. So that way you could see what we had managed to find. And then we could like walk backwards a bit, and we'd be able to explore all the terrain, and it'd be fantastic. See, there's a birch forest with all the lovely flowers there. Man, birch forests look pretty cool. I don't know, it's really nice to see all the white wood for a change. Rather than just kind of running around and just kind of bumbling and not knowing, and then perhaps not even being able to find anything, which would be very anticlimactic, I decided to do the adventure episode backwards, so that way we could find everything, and then it would be much more exciting or entertaining because it's much less oh hey, I guess I should show you. I've been working on just like messing with my villager trades as well, which we'll run over as soon as we get back home. Not run over, we want them alive. We're not going to run them over, but we'll touch on it. So I feel okay. I was also doing some work trying to gather squid, so I put on this Respiration 3 Aqua Affinity Helm while I was doing squids, and man, look at how much better. I've never played with this before, but look at how much better the ocean looks. It's like crystal clear. It's like you can see clearly now. The water is gone, but it's not really gone. It's just, anyways, the sunflowers were around here. Yeah, there's the sunflower farm. The mesa that we found is something like, I'll mark down these coordinates, x negative 1500, z negative 800, give or take. The mesa is a few hundred blocks in that direction. We're relatively close to the base. I wanted to also, since I had found all this stuff, I had run in pretty well a straight line. What direction would that be? West. And so I decided I was going to come back kind of like at an angle. Whoa, that sheep looks goofy. It was two sheep standing like right next to each other, but just how they were standing, it made it look like He-Man Hulk sheep. We're using ender pearls to hopefully help traverse the area. Oh yeah, dude, most of this all looks pretty cool. This is all new, I guess 1.7 generation. This has all been freshly generated, I guess I should say. I really like how the world smoothing happens now. It feels much more pieced together rather than it being like a bunch of random things that are just kind of slapped together. It feels like it flows a lot better from one area to the next, which is really nice. It's really good. I like it a lot. I guess it's got kind of a negative thing that goes along with it. For example, if you're looking for a mesa, you need to first find dry biomes, and if you're starting out in like a plains or in a forest of some sort, oh man, finding dry biomes is just woo. That tree just popped into existence. Finding dry biomes is this, yeah. Finding dry biomes can be a pain in the butt. That's, alright, well, apparently we've been out this far before, probably exploring or something in a boat, I'm assuming. Let's check out. I just want to see the line here. I understand what's causing this now. It's just a different generation, the different terrain generation. Oh, this looks so bizarre. How high up are we? We're at Y80. And then that's... Alright, well, this is the end of the 1.7 generation. I'll push you off, sheep! I'm so evil. Oh, he died. I will push you off, too! You were lovers living on the edge, and now you are lovers living in the grave. Okay, I'm gonna figure out how to get back home. I think it's just straight through this forest. And then we'll meet up at the castle. I'm almost back to the castle. We're here at the Mesa Biome again. And I am a little curious, not that I specifically want to do this, but I've heard people talk about deleting old chunks so that way they can be regenerated in you know, whatever new generation algorithm, because we've got this mesa here and I'm going to spend a lot of time here, and then we've got, I guess we've been out here before, so we got really lucky that we just didn't destroy this mesa biome in the past. You can see how close we were. And then this is all old generation here. That's what I just ran through. That's that forest that we just passed. Is there a way to delete these chunks so they can reload as 1.7 chunks? Because we haven't done anything to them. It's not even like we're exploiting the game to like mine these chunks to get diamond, and then we're gonna reload the chunks, and then there's gonna be even more diamond. No, we're not doing anything like that. I just wanted to, and I don't even know if I want to do it, but I just want to know if it's. I'm pretty sure it's possible, but I don't know how that works. So if somebody wants to leave some sort of description or a comment, not a description, on how to do it, I would be most appreciative. And to also kind of give you a point of reference to the world here, so the Mesa Biome is back that way. So let me F5 this. Now you're seeing jungle pop up there on our left. And if you're familiar with the world, you know that we started the castle where we did because jungle was freshly introduced when we started this world. How crazy is that? So this jungle here is like, oh, and here's our swamp, which means the castle is right over here. So we've got a Mesa Biome relatively close to our base. I'm not even sure we had talked about in the past setting up a nether portal. So that way we could just like rail cart over there or just portal jump. And I'm like, this is pretty easy. I mean, see, there's raw castle. Oh yeah. Oh man, that bridge looks good. Whoever made that bridge did a good job. And look at the phoenix. Ooh. Whoever lives here must be a very royal, upstanding king. Yeah. Oh god, I'm gonna crash. Okay. My fingers just didn't feel like cooperating anymore. Close the gate. Awesome. And now I'm going to drop off most of this stuff, and then we can take a look at some things. The next thing that I wanted to show you was the villager upgrades that I've been working on. Mainly this dude in the corner. If you've seen him, he is so ridiculous already. Now, today, do I have anything to trade for him? No, but I'm gonna take a buck. I actually need that for something else. Diamond helmet, diamond pickaxe, diamond shovel, iron for emeralds, and we've got an iron golem farm, so that's basically an unlimited trade. Diamond sword, diamond pants, diamond chest, coal into emeralds. We have a charcoal farm, so again, that's not quite as unlimited as iron because we've still got to go cut down the wood, but it is super duper easy. Then diamond boots. So now diamond boots, diamond chest, diamond legs, and diamond helmet. We've got the full diamond set. And then check this out. Gold. And we have a zombie pigman farm, but it's not up to efficiency yet. Like, it's not doing so good with 1.7 allowing multiple types of, or multiple sizes of portals. We need to go back and we need to update and renovate that thing. It's just, its age is showing. Thorns. It's not that bad, but it's not ideal either. Wow, just too much gear, man. Too much. I don't even know. Is this? I'll put this in the junk one. And over here in the closet, we've got a junk book. Do I have any other thorns? Nope. Okay. Also, I want to touch on the chicken farm really quick. It's doing fantabulously. We've still got all of our cedar chickens at the top. I guess the food chickens down below. Feed me setting with the water on. And look at all this raw chicken we've just generated. It's so wonderful. It's so beautiful. The next thing that I wanted to touch on was the iron golem farm. I have been trucking away and just, oh my gosh, working on this for so long. It's gotten to a point that you can finally start to tell that it is, well, something. Right now it just kind of looks like an iron golem that hasn't fully loaded due to chunk generation. But I mean, it's coming together. We've got his left arm is in a place, let me just get centered up a little bit better. His left arm is coming together. It's just a lot to fill in there. You can see I've got his chin made, and then the little spot, that's where his nose goes. And he's got a little bit of thickness to him, but right now he's looking really skinny. He's just there's nothing but skin and bones on him right now. We need to get some meat on that boy. So I'm gonna continue working on that. It's gonna be mostly off camera because, let's be honest, it's just like place a block, F5 to get a better view. Okay, those blocks look good. Place a block, place a block. Those look good. That's what it is. That's how I'm building it. So, yeah, no. It's going to be off camera. But we'll check up on it. We'll check up on it every now and then. Our our chunk error is doing lovely. Hello, Mr. Chunk Error. How are you doing? It's nice to see you with your bluish green tint. You look very odd in this little area all on your own. Are you lonely? Do you wish you had friends? Friends like you? It's okay. We're not like chunk biased or anything. You'll fit right in. We have a loving chunk family around here. And this loving chunk family does have a bit of a problem with that iron golem monument statue that we're making. Well, hardened clay is not really that much of a problem thanks to the Mesa Biome that's a couple hundred blocks that way. But you know what is a problem? Dyes. I'm having a big problem with dyes. And now what I'm going to do today isn't necessarily going to remedy all of our dye problems, but it is going to unlock 5 more easily accessible dyes. Mainly, what is this, like pink, magenta, red, yellow, and then red and yellow, if you've made it past kindergarten, can also make orange. So I'm going to be working on that. I've got to get the spacing. I don't know if I want it to be, I don't know how I want it. If I want it to be built off of this, or if I just want to make it its own thing over here. I'm not. But we're going to be taking out this wall. At least most of it, down to, yeah, that looks good. Wonderful. So then, this should be enough space. I want it to be, like 1 block recessed. So let's go ahead and do this one here. So I think it'll be there. And then we'd have the plant on that. So then I just need another, I guess, a junk block here. Then double dispensers. I definitely remember that. And that's going to be too close to this wall. So we got to scoot this over 1. Okay. So then from there, it'll need to be, yeah, that's looking good. then something. There's gonna be a button on the front. Okay. And then this is gonna have redstone on it, so we're gonna put this here into a comparator, which then goes into a solid block there, and there, and redstone there and there, with that on subtract mode, and then that, and then I think that goes there. Yeah, that looks good. So then let's take a peek. And then if we came forward one more block, what would that? Oh, we almost lost a block down there. If we came forward one more block, is that going to create like too much of a odd looking thing? What if we put like a small little I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I'm gonna put together some other designs for the other 3 flower farms, and then we'll kind of go from there, and we'll kind of pick which one looks best. Alright, so here's about what I got so far. This is the updated, I guess, flower areas. Well, before I even do this, let's go ahead and get them decked out with bone meal. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks. Yeah, whatever. I'll just do it like this. Or maybe not. Maybe I should cut each one of these in half because we're not going to make it the entire way. So right here I've got, this is magenta and peony makes pink. So what happened to, there it is. It was hiding in the corner. So there we go, lilac, and then red for roses. And then we'll come back to well, I'm a little bit sad about sunflowers, actually. That's why I was going to say we're going to come back to them. Boom to boom, and then boom, and boom. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put the peony in place. This is why I'm sad about sunflowers. Sunflowers always face east. Well, you can see we're looking east right now. We want the sunflower to look that way, which is west. So the sunflower will always be facing away from us, sadly. I thought about potentially putting one of the flower farms here, the sunflower farm, obviously. But then I run into the problem, this is like prime real estate space here, right? Like, people would pay high dollar for this. This would be like a luxury condo in the heart of LA for like $1,000 a week sort of thing. And we're just not going to do this. This is just going to turn into, this area here will probably turn into something to do with the potion room below. And this was the only area where we had like a really nice big open flat narrow wall, because these are both, well, these are all pretty narrow designs. So let's go ahead and see this in action. We push the button. We get spam. Let me get some lilacs on my bar. So we're at 2. We should go up to 12. Perfect. We're at 3. We should go up to 13. Awesome. Sunflowers, we're at 6 to 16. It gives us 10 each time. That's intentional. 3 to 13. Awesome. I might maybe change this a little bit. I might add some sort of divider in between these, because we do have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe like 3 leftover spots. So we could add 1 block in between here and still have space on the end. Let's go ahead and check out this back room as well. This one, actually, let's check out this other one first, because this one's more in a completed stage. There, then I think there. Cool. So it is a little bit cramped back here, but this is like an access area. It's not meant to be like, it's like employees only. If I could, there would be a sign on this. Well, I could put a sign right there that says employees only. This is, so now that the flowers are in place, I would have to destroy the flower, which I mean isn't that bad, and then replace the flower, and then add our bone meal. But rather than doing that and having, like, it's not even that big of a headache, but I just wanted like a secondary way so I can just come back here and just be like bam, 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 get it all done. Much nicer, much more simple. So I like this a lot more. And so this one is like perfectly slim. There's not a whole lot of stuff it's interfering with. It is, and I could probably even lose this block here. I have to have it go back here so that way I can get to those. And then back here, this one's got a little bit more space just because of the curvature of the other side of this wall. But you can see here, same sort of thing. We would just be able to add the bone meal and crazy easy, and then shut this off so that way no zombies, whatever, villagers, if they ever get loose from our farm down below, can ever get out. And so let's while we've got this set up, there we go. There's yellow dye. There is red dye. Peony makes pink dye. And lilac makes magenta. And then of course you can add, and I'll just go ahead and do this, red into yellow to make orange dye. Booyah. So with these 4 farms here, we have 5 dyes now. And I'm super, I know. This is kind of like, oh, Nims, you're such a girl. Why do you want to play with flowers? And it's like, we're building an awesome iron golem monument thing. It's all sorts of just, awesomeness. And so now we can get rid of the poppies and the dandelions. We don't need those. Add a trash can. I don't have a trash can yet. This is what I have to do whenever I'm like, I don't want you anymore. Goodbye, poppies. I have enough of you. And dandelions, you are ridiculously easy to farm. So let's see. In the plant spot, we will be putting each one of these lovelies. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Also, I guess we're kind of nearing the end of the episode here. We did a bit of exploring. We built some more of our mini farms. I was thinking about doing a color change. Like, I really like the lightning yellow, but I was thinking about doing like an electric blue, and that would, I feel like, give us a much more cool looking basey design thing. Because instead of having, like, I think that just looks fantastic there, and I think I've got a flower pot up and over here as well. Yeah, I like that. I don't know. What would you guys think if we, I know I've been like electric yellow since the beginning of forever, but like, what would you say about I don't know, changing that to like maybe cyan, maybe light blue, and then go with like a dark gray or black on top of light blue on top of a white theme. I don't know. I think it would be really cool. So I guess we can add another flower out here. Yeah. I guess that's where I guess that's where we're gonna call it. Also, wait, stop it! Don't cut my video. I moved the the cobblestone generator from that spot over to here because this spot, it was just absolutely tiny, and this spot works just as well. Get the cobble going, bam, 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 great. And so then you can see, okay, yeah, so no, there's nothing else I can think of. Maybe still some more suggestions on how to finish out the command room. Something interesting that we could do is, for example, I'll take down this painting, and then I can do something like this, which kind of looks weird, but it is also kind of interesting at the same time. So if there's some sort of block combination here that we could, I don't know. I'm still looking to try to figure out how to finish this room. But I have gathered more maps. Our map is looking significantly more complete. So yeah, here's the world the world that we control. It's quite lovely. We have a lovely... I want to do something about this, like, hard line that's getting generated right there, though. I think I want to make the forest kind of curve out a bit. Like, add maybe some natural-looking roundness to it. Because, there's no straight line unless, like, somebody went, like, deforesting, which we're not. So I might add, like, a curve or something here. I don't know. Thoughts, opinions. I've asked you guys a bunch of stuff this episode. I don't know. I feel like I'm just bombarding you with questions. It's like I feel like I should be Alex Trebek, and we should be on a game show, like a daytime game show, where for 500, please, I'll answer this question. I'll tell you what. I've got lots of iron. I can give you as much iron as you want. Like, come on. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna head out. Thank you so much for watching. My flower farm says hi, and it appreciates your support. Until next time.